Led Zeppelin scored their 8th UK #1 album when In Through the Outdoor went to the top of the charts for 2 weeks.
Nice.
I have kind of a back and forth with Led Zeppelin. I like some of their stuff, and I don't know, I can't get into every single bit of it, but I'm like that with most classic rock. I was right after classic rock had kind of stopped having its day, and the 80s had started picking up and decided that it was going to be a little bit more punky.
Mm-hmm.
So
the 80s, man. They had to steal everything.
They were some frightening times. I mean, the hair itself was just enough to give you nightmares.
80s rock, man. That's my era right there, man. 80s rock. I don't know who the hell you are. We had Prince in 80s. Dude.
Well,
we
yeah.
The Thompson Twins. So, yeah.
You know, in the 80s, specifically in 1987, the rapper Wiz Khalifa was born.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is true.
That's my 2 cents. 1987. What a day. What a time to be alive.
A day in history. Dun, 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 dun.
What a time to be alive.
Just that year right there.
1987.
There you go.
Most magical year in 80s history.
Right there. Right there. No other one. Okay. Let's take a small break, and we come back. We are going to get into the Indian land, Rebelmann, and where that song came from and all that topic. And we'll get into a little bit of what's going on in Dakota, too, if Clayton want to get into that, too. So don't go away.
Magical Things offers fantasy art for festival and everyday living, featuring the fine arts and craft creations of Marjorie Delaney on practical printed products such as journals, mugs, costuming, wearable art, formal wear, and accessories. We also carry a line of magical supplies, including candles, oils, herbs, and limited ritual items. All items are created in a scenic studio space in Culpeper, Virginia, and available throughout the world online, as well as at festivals and events. Magical Things offers custom creations too, such as costuming, illustrations, and more. Come visit us at magicalfantasy.com.
Well, that was some boring music.
Spike?
Come on, where's the Justin Bieber? Where's the Katy Perry? Where's the Fall Out Boy?
Noddle, you have witch powers. Turn him into a chipmunk and feed him to the owl outside.
I will do no such thing. We're here to talk about our website.
HomeCanineNeutering.com?
What?
No! InvaderPet.com, where people can check out our comic strips or locate bookstores selling bookmarks with our comics on them. So, listeners, want to see comics of me, Noddle the Witch, my pets Kaylee Cat, and Spike Beagle? Go to InvaderPet.com and check us out.
Seriously, though, you guys really have a canine
Let's Talk
website?
About the Music is wanting your sponsorship to help support local independent music and musicians worldwide. We have different levels of sponsorship for everyone, including up-and-coming bands and musicians, to give a little more boost to your promotions. Let's Talk About the Music is also looking to podcast live from your music-related special events, shows, and venues. For more information, go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Tired in the morning? Then wake up with coffee and a midday music break. Mondays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll have trivia, news, horoscopes, weather, and This Day in Music. You can even request a song when you stop into the chat room when you follow the show. And follow the show at letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Who do you think you are telling me what to do? Apache, Blackfeet, Indian again. Navajo, Apache, Blackfeet, Indian again. Oh, man on the range. Oh, the chill and the pain. I'm down on my knees, I beg and I pray. Women and children are all marched away. Under the sun, the chill and the rain. Blood-stained, dark and red, we march the trail today. Blood-stained, dark and red, we march the trail today. Humans roam free, the passage, the way of the land. Hey! I've got my own way, we're children of the red man. 500 nations are all locked away. Gone is my land, my home and my say. Navajo, Apache, Blackfeet, Indian today. Navajo, Apache, Blackfeet, Indian today. You don't stop even at wounded knee. Women and children, they beg and they plead. Under the sun, the chill and the rain. Blood-stained, dark and red, we march the trail today. Blood-stained, dark and red, we march the trail today. You are my brother, my neighbor, we're free. We all are one, just humans are we. One nation under one common man. Navajo, Apache, Blackfeet, it's Indian land. Navajo, Apache, Blackfeet, it's Indian land. You don't stop now, you all look away. I'm down on my knees, I beg and I pray. Under the sun, the chill and the rain. Blood-stained, dark and red, the Indian man. Blood-stained, dark and red, it's Indian land. Blood-stained, dark and red, it's Indian land. Blood-stained, dark and red, it's Indian land.
Let's talk about the music. I'm Shells, your host, and he's Spider, my co-host.
Yeah.
And we are talking to Clayton from Rebelmann, and that right there is Indian Land, which you actually wrote the song. Just tell us about the song.
So we wrote this song as kind of a statement for the unrecognized people, Native Americans. We were out at the Pine Ridge Reservation, and it's a whole different world out there. I mean, there's no support. I mean, and we kind of worked to kind of make a statement, let people know. It wasn't supposed to be something like political and we're going to take a stand on this. It was just like, we're just going to tell people, you know? And to us, if we can make a story out of it, we're going to make a song out of it. Because that's kind of our goal with most of our songs. And that's what we did. If we can make a story out of it, we'd make a song out of it. And our goal was to highlight the issues and the problems within. And that's what we tried to do. And to us, it's one of our favorite songs. It's an emotional song, and sometimes there's conversations about it, but to us, that's what makes a song great. If you're talking about it, it's a great song.
Mm-hmm. Now, getting into more topic of the Indian land, I'm pretty sure you've been touching base a little bit of what's going on in Dakota, I do believe it's called, where it's at. Then,
the Dakota Access.
Yeah. I've been reading a little bit about it, but not really in too deep since I've been gone all weekend. So I'm just getting notes up on it, and what I'm seeing is just completely not cool. What I've read of it.
Yeah. So what's happening is that this has actually been since April. It was the Keystone Pipeline. That's basically what it was, and they're, instead of going through like Bismarck, and they're going straight through reservations. They're going straight through native land, and they're going to take this piping, which, you know, most oil pipes blow, and they want to put it straight through the Mississippi River. No, not the Mississippi River, right up. They want to put it straight through the Missouri River, underwater where no one can see and no one can track whether it blows or not. And what these people are afraid of is that this is going to blow, and it's going to affect their drinking water, which it will, because 10 out of 10 pipes are going to blow. And under the Missouri River, they can't track if it blows or not. And if it does, they can't clean it, and they can't stop it. So what they're doing is, and I've seen and I've read about, and I know people out there. I know these people by hand. So I've known them, and I watch the videos, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, these are people I know, and they're fighting for water to drink. This is drinking water. And it's been everywhere. And to me, it deserves more national news. And even my mom was out at Standing Rock helping people. And I think there's over 3,000 people there now, you know, just staying there. And they're not going to move. And they just want to protect what's theirs.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that something like this, it's a big issue for people that are living in that area, and it should be kind of a big issue for anybody you're really interested in environmental protection or anything like that, because it can set precedents for this kind of stuff. And instead of hearing about that, what we have on the news is this football player who doesn't want to stand for the national anthem, like everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like, you know what, that's really not important. There's so many other things.
And it's every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's every day. There's other things going on besides Colin Kaepernick not standing for the national anthem. There's other things more important than that. And it's like 80% of my Facebook feed right now, which I'm kind of getting tired of, because it's like, okay, I've read every article twice now. But to me, there's bigger issues in the world than this football player not standing up for the national anthem. Frankly, do I agree with it? To me, it's First Amendment rights. He can do what he wants. Do I care? No, it doesn't affect the way I wake up and go to bed every night, so let's leave it alone. Let the guy do what he wants.
Yeah, and instead
That's my 2 cents on the situation.
Yeah,
and it's funny how much this is like in focus.